Hi, in this video we're going to do a close-up view of the painting I did in Poland of the farmland. I'm going to try something new. I'm going to play the first part of the time lapse in reverse, and you'll actually see me pull off the layers of paint in the video because we're in reverse. And I think it has an interesting effect and it may teach you something. So, we'll give it a whirl and see how it goes. We'll be looking at this lower area. I'm not sure what crop it is, even though I was raised on a farm. But we're looking at this first, the foreground. And you can see how I'm pointing with the layers getting pulled off, that the lighter layers are on top. I normally paint this way because that's how it is out in nature. The light reflects off the outer surface of things. So first I paint things darker and I put the highlights on afterwards. Now I kind of worked at this painting in two halves. I finished the top half first and then the bottom half I did second. So let's block off the top and pull off more layers off the bottom. You can see these colors, the greens getting pulled off of the underpainting. Now you just see the underpainting. There's the complete underpainting. We start with a blank canvas. I always start with a blank canvas. That was my sketch. And there's my transfer. And then we have the underpainting. I block it in very fast. This underpainting I used almost all oranges and reds. I try to keep the values. Now it's time to start putting in the foundation of local color. So again, we're not going to look at the whole painting for the underpainting. We're just going to look at the bottom half and how I block in the greens. See how I'm blocking in the greens and how the underpainting keeps bleeding through and giving it extra color, so it's just not monotone. There's the big shapes in. Now we'll look at the top, which is done. I did this to set the painting up so I could work on the bottom and know when it was finished. Notice how I keep on skipping around, adding darkers and highlights and accents. Highlights are light, accents are dark. Notice how that underpainting is still bleeding through. And if you train your eye, you'll see the red and oranges in green. It's not all just green. Now this is the lightest layer of highlights, and I'm completing the foreground with it. Notice how I have the individual flowers just in the front. I don't have it in the back. You can't see that far back there. By just doing it in the foreground, you know what the rest of the painting is. Now the foreground matches everything else. Now let's look at the background. We'll look at the top right hand corner first. That's in focus there. Here it is with the underpainting. Now, to put detail on a painting, I like to say I see small, but I paint big. Notice how I'm still just painting, even though it's a small area, I'm still just painting the big shapes in that area. I let the paint do the work. I let the paint do the magic. Now, I didn't just work on that one section all along. I kept jumping around the painting, and that's why it keeps on dropping in layers of detail. And that's the completed painting. I hope you enjoyed it.